Travis went good, so. One of the other financial crimes with tithing has to do with Mormons who are employed with the church. As President Irene's, when he was an apostle's, leaked paycheck stub demonstrated for us. Even though he's not actually working for the church, he's getting an allowance. But it's a similar process. But there are Mormons who actually work for the church. I myself have worked for the church, received a paycheck from them, and I started at minimum wage. And as we are required to pay tithing, 10%, even working for the church, getting paid by the church, and then we give back 10%, that adds to the financial crime of the protection racket of the church, because it's not a donation. We are forced and required to do so. And so how do I get this through to everybody? Tithing is not a donation. It is a criminal activity. And Mormons who perpetuate that crime by getting tax deductions are being turned into criminals by the church. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because a person who works for the church at minimum wage, which the church purposely does, they would pay us less if there wasn't the minimum wage law requirements. But in taking the 10%, they are now paying us less than minimum wage. And so that's an added crime on top of the protection racket, is that they're human trafficking us as employees at minimum wage. So, isn't that fun? And one more thing, as you think about the bill that's going through Congress right now for the Marriage Equality Act, where the church says that they approve of it, and it's not for LGBTQ, it's because the church got their little exempt clause put in there. But their exempt clause here allows them to deny employment with any church-run operation to those who they disapprove of in regards to marriage. And so, yeah, the church can now kick out anybody they want to for not having a temple recommend, as I was required to demonstrate that I had a temple recommend in order to work for the church, as they had to weed out the employees at the Prince Center so that it can be fully run by Mormons. And that's what the church is doing here, is they're wanting to restore Deseret, their whole kingdom, and thus purge the state of anybody who's not loyal to the church. So just so that you're aware of what the church is up to.